Hey everybody, it's Alan. My YouTube channel is Eagle Al's 57. Just got done putting all the inner valve springs in and the motor sounds great. I know I said I was going to do a quick little video when I was changing the, putting in the inner valve springs, but my hands were all oiled up and didn't want to take time out to get the camera going. Things were going good, so I just wanted to get it done. So the inner valve springs are done, the valves are adjusted. There's about 25 gallons of fuel run through this motor and it doesn't leak or drop. The oil pressure hasn't dropped from the first time I started it. It is the same. The motor is ready to go and it is perfect. Now, I know I got, I don't know, 15 videos out at least on this motor here. A lot of them I took down. But this is going to be the last video I'm putting up because I got a big block Chevrolet that I'm putting together. So that should be done in a couple of weeks. I'm going to take this motor off the run stand and put the big block on. So this is the last video I'm going to take of this motor here. And I keep explaining the whole motor all the time. And this is a 1969 Boss. I'm going to say it one more time because I just need to say it because I have to. It's a 1969 Boss 302 with 1970 heads on it, which actually have smaller intake valves, which is better for the street use. It's a great motor. The motor is brand spanking new. I had this motor for 35 years. The block is brand new. It's an over-the-counter Boss 302 1969. I got all kinds of numbers if you're interested in it. Now, the heads were in Home and Moody boxes when I bought all this stuff. The crank is lightweight. The rods are all polished. The pistons are polished. The combustion chambers are polished. They do a little bit of port work in the cylinder heads just to take out the miscellaneous castings. The intake is brand new, never been used other than myself, and the intake is supposed to have 4 holes in it. They actually machined all that out, so it's like a dual plane with no holes in it. The camshafts are Iscadarian. It's got roller rockers. It's got a gear drive set up in it. I had the whole motor all apart because from sitting for 30 years, I took it apart, cleaned everything, took all the piston rings off, rechecked the ring gaps, rechecked the bearing clearances. The bearings are actually date coded at 69. The timing cover is 69. Oil pan is date coded 69. This is a great motor. Now this here would be a great motor for a guy that actually has a 69 Boss 302 and it's a real car. It's got the original motor in it and you drive it like a pussy because you don't want to break the motor. Well, this is a drop in the bucket for you guys if you can afford to have a Boss 69 302 car. You put this motor in there, you can take this thing out and beat the thing to death. The rear end's never going to break. The drive shaft's not going to break. The transmission's not going to break, especially if you're using street tires on it. You're just going to be annihilating the tires. So don't worry about breaking anything else. But I do understand if you break the original motor, spit a rod out through the side of the block's going, your $125,000 to $150,000 car is worth about $50,000. You take that out, you put it on the side, you put this baby in there. This is going to outperform any stock Boss 302 anybody actually has out there. This thing is bitchin'. You can take it out and you don't have to be a wuss anymore. You can burn rubber to stay young and have fun. So let me fire this thing up so you guys can hear it. I'm going to have to flick this couple buttons on the speaker because if I don't, it gets all distorted. So hang tight. Let me just bring you over here. This is the motor. See, usually the VIN number's here. It's over the counter. It has no VIN number. Is that good or bad? I talked to some people. It's a good thing. Some people say it's a bad thing. But this motor is awesome. Brand new water pump, balancer. Now, what doesn't come with this, because I borrowed it from my buddy of mine, the headers do not come with it. This bell housing does not come with it because I'm not a Ford guy, so I don't have this stuff hanging around. The starter does not come with it. And naturally the coil is mine. I use it on all my run stuff here. So you actually get it from the air cleaner right down to the oil pan with the distributor. Like I said, the headers, bell housing, and a starter does not come with it. Has a standard shift flywheel on it. So let me flick these switches here. There we go. I could listen to that all day long. Sounds like it's making popcorn. There's the oil pressure. Imagine that in your car. Imagine that in a street rod you're building. Who else has a Boss 302 1969 motor that's all brand new? Okay, so there you go. That's it running. Thing sounds great. You hear the popcorn? So, if you guys are interested, give me a call or a text. My phone number, the wind is just ripping out there. It is 413-204-1390. You can call me, you can text me. This motor here would be great for, like I said, somebody that's got a 69 Bosch 302 car that is sick of driving the thing like a pussy. You can put this thing in there and go wheeling on it and burn rubber all over town and stay young forever. Or if somebody's building a street rod, an old truck, and you're sick of regular 302s or 351s, all the normal shit everybody does, well, right here you got a brand new motor. You know, I'm asking $12,500 for the motor, and today, right now, if you want to build a motor, if you buy Cameron lifters, the lifters are junk, so you're wiping the cams out. You can't even get parts for even normal stuff, and the prices are out ridiculous. So if you buy an old block like this off the internet, where you always see them, they last like $2,500 from them. It's missing 3 of the main caps. There's no rods. There's no crank. You know how much that's going to cost you by the time you can actually physically get all the parts and put the thing together? You're going to be way over the price of this thing here. And this here, again, I'm going to say it, it's not used. It is brand spanking new. I'm the first guy that fired this motor up. It is a screaming deal for $12,500. Give me a deal. Give me a call. You got the phone number in there. And remember, burning rubber keeps you young. I didn't say it makes you look good, but it surely keeps you young. I was just out the other night with the 57 Chevy. Got a hole in the tire from burning so much rubber. We're having more videos on the 57 coming soon. I got videos of the big block I'm putting together, and that will be on here. So thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and I really appreciate everybody that is watching. Thanks.